Hello, everybody. I just feel like sharing this morning. I'm just on a roll and I feel like I've tapped into something. And I talk about this a lot when I get in my groove, when I get into my self-care groove. And I really want to highlight with you guys that I have dealt with a lot of real serious fatigue and depression and overwhelm in my life. I have felt many times like it's just too much. Like we're expected to do so much, and how do people do more? And I think that's what holds a lot of people back from getting into an exercise routine or seriously implementing some type of self-development activities into their mornings. I think what holds people back is they see that these high achieving, highly productive people, you see time and time again, everybody talks about it. Everybody talks about self-development. Everybody talks about when you wake up in the morning, having a morning routine, moving your body, putting positive stuff into your mind. But it seems so overwhelming, and it's like how do you do more when you already feel like life is too much, like you're too busy, So I want to convince you guys that it's possible to change the way you feel about that, because here's the thing. The reason we feel like that is because of our internal dialogue. So if you can manipulate the thoughts that you allow to run through your mind, and if you can begin with something very small and be more diligent about judging the thoughts you allow to go through your mind, that's the place to start, okay? And the reason why the morning routine is so imperative is because our mind waves, we're closer to our subconscious at that moment. You are closer to your internal system programming when you first wake up in the morning. And when we first wake up and we allow all this shit to go into our minds, what else would you expect? If you set yourself up for failure immediately upon waking by allowing all this bullshit to go through your mind, what else would you expect to feel throughout the day? And I'm speaking from a place of experience. And my point here is that I've been able to fall in and out of this multiple times, and I am committed and I am on fire about the fact that I can't do it anymore. I can't let my self-care lapse anymore because I'm sick of wasting time. I'm sick of wasting time feeling tired. I'm sick of wasting time feeling like there's got to be more to life, but I just don't have it, or I just don't, I just can't find it. Or basically, what I feel like the major mental infection of our society is that we truly have been convinced by marketing and business sales in healthcare and in the alternative health and wellness and in the diet and exercise industry and in the supplementation industry, that there's something outside of us that's gonna fix us. Okay, because if we don't think that there's something outside of us that's gonna fix us, then why would we rampantly invest in products? Okay? And with that said, yes, there are things I invest in. I'm throwing myself into Beachbody, and the reason I'm doing that is because I love the workouts, and I need a workout component for the group that I want to build, the tribe that I want to build. And the tribe that I see in my mind are people, women who want to come together and be there first of all for themselves. Make a strong commitment to accountability and integrity and work every day, even if it's only 5 minutes a day, on doing something that makes them feel better, that makes them feel better about themselves, their life, with a goal of convincing themselves that they can trust themselves. Because if we tell ourselves every day that we're gonna start over on Monday, if we tell ourselves every day that one day I'll get a morning routine, one day I'll read more, one day I'll fix the thoughts that go through my mind, but it just not today, because today I'm overwhelmed because of this or that life thing that's going on, and it's just too much. If we continue to tell ourselves that we want to be different or that we want something different, and we continue to think those things, but we don't do anything about it, what happens on a deep subconscious level is our I am becomes I am lazy, I am incapable of doing more, I am weak, I can't trust myself. We need to do things that are wins, and we need to start with small wins, doing one small 5-minute thing. So in my group, I am posting units every week that are self-development topics for broadening your mind, spirit, your soul, and I am investing in Beachbody for an exercise that's a short exercise. I got up this morning and I did my little 30-minute cardio, and I'm gonna do Pyo tonight with whoever wants to at 8 p.m. I'm gonna touch base with the face, and then we're gonna ignite ourselves. We're gonna ignite our bodies by moving them. And when we get in tune with our bodies and our minds, and we can touch base with ourselves, then we begin to be more aware of what can we do in a short amount of time that's going to make a large difference. Okay, so that's why I'm focusing on what I am calling the 4 pillars, because the 4 pillars are mindset, like your thoughts and literally the thoughts that you are allowing through your head, your heart set, your emotions, your feelings. This includes your attitude, any things you're holding on to. Like, are you an angry motherfucker? Because if you're an angry motherfucker, you're torturing yourself, okay? Nutrition. This is pillar 3, nutrition and body, somatic. Do you have headaches? Do you have constipation, diarrhea? Do you have physical things that are causing you distress, that are preventing you from being as productive as you want to be? And then external of our physical body, the 4th pillar, which they're all fluidly connected, but the 4th pillar includes our activities, like physical activities, sleep, stress in our lives, things that we can manipulate that are not just in our mind alone, that can help make a difference, okay? So every week, my group is going to, and me, I do this and I want others to do this with me, to build trust in themselves, to build belief that we can make a difference, and to make these big changes more digestible. The 4 pillars, we're going to check in with ourselves, and then we're going to make a goal this week. And it might be as little as it could be just starting one thing, This week I'm just going to do the exercises. Even if it's just this week I'm going to do 2 exercises. 2, Don't say I'm going to do it twice a day, 7 days a week, if you're not going to. Set your goal to be achievable so that you can believe yourself. When you set a goal that's achievable and then you do it, even if you're saying, today I'm going to eat 1 Big Mac instead of 2. When you go up in that motherfucker and eat 1 Big Mac, and you're going to be proud of yourself. And then what you need to do is focus on building that joy, building that pride. When you feel it, don't just feel it and let it pass. You need to be for real proud about it. You need to tell people about it. You need to write about it in your journal. You need to think about it over and over again. Man, I can't believe I did that. I really did that. I did that, you know? You have to praise yourself for the small victories that you succeed in. And when you are able to conquer small goals, it will cascade. It's like a waterfall, you know, the water's coming up over the edge of the mountain before that whole waterfall is created. And that first little tip of extra water, it just goes ding, and then it starts to trickle over the edge, right? Just that first tip starts to tip over the edge and trickle down, right? That's where it started, you know, and then more and more and more and more, and then it cascades, and it's like an avalanche. It's like a waterfall. These things build upon each other. So what my point is that life can seem so overwhelming, and I've been there. Every time I fall out of focus with myself, every time I stop consistently checking in with my 4 pillars, every time I stop being proactive about what's going into my mind and into my mouth, what I'm doing with my body, where's my attitude, where's my mood, then it slips, it just falls out of, it goes chaotic. And it sounds like a lot of work, but you know what really is a lot of work? Feeling like shit all the time is a lot of work. Being tired all the time is a lot of motherfucking work. Feeling like you don't do what you want to do, like you're not living the life you want to live, like you're not the person you want to be. Those things, feeling like that, that's a lot of motherfucking work, you know? So again, I'm speaking from experience, and these things that seem like so much to add to your day, when you start doing a little bit, it's like you won't be able to live without it. You won't feel stable without it. And by the way, it's free. A lot of these things you can do. A lot of these things that you can do to really change your life and change your personality, change your mood, change your outlook on things, they're free, and they start in your mind, and the majority starts with visualization, thought manipulation, and what you do with your body. You know, go on a walk, meet yourself where you are. You don't have to do P90X. If you can't do motherfucking P90X, just go on a fucking walk. Just go on a walk. And then check in with yourself and see, like, was that more beneficial or not? You know, did you enjoy it? Maybe you don't like going on walks. Maybe you'd rather do burpees. Maybe you're a weird ass motherfucker and you'd rather do burpees than go on walks. Who knows? To each their own. But so, I think the system of our society has set us up to be suppressed and oppressed, and to believe that we need to be a cog on the wheel. And if you're not happy being a cog on the wheel, if you have dreams, you know, if you won the lottery today and you could do whatever you wanted to do, really, and I don't mean just nothing, because if I'm not judging you, but if the only thing you want is to do nothing, more than likely you're going to get bored and you're going to be depressed, and you're not, you know, there's something you want to do. Maybe all you want to do is have kids and be a stay-at-home mom. No judgment there. Maybe all you want to do is walk. I don't know. There's no limit to really dreaming. And I have felt from a very young age that there was a limit. I have felt for a very long time, deep within my soul, growing up in like poverty, middle class, parents with capped incomes, that, you know, that life was hard, and that you only succeed if you're lucky or if you're born into a rich family, and that really big change and success doesn't just happen. And that's because I was convinced by whatever I saw externally from me that I needed something outside of me to fix me because I was broken. And I truly believe that marketing makes us think that. And I believe that traditional school systems make us think that. And I'm gonna say I've had a lot of really, really good teachers that were not part of that have helped me break my mind out, that helped me believe in myself over the years. But I'm serious, I believe this. So let me know what you think about this. Let me know if you have any questions. Let me know if you want to be a part of my tribe. Let me know if there's anything else you want me to talk about, because I love researching things, synthesizing the information, and delivering it in a digestible manner so that people can apply it to their lives. And yeah, just like hit me up. Proactive Wellness Tribe on Facebook. Move Y'all's Aces is my VIP breakout group. Jazzmica@gmail.com is my email. JAZZMICA. So, send me a message if you have any thoughts or ideas. And just let me know if you want to be a part of this shit. Because this shit's for real. And I also if you just want to listen to this and get something out of it and that's it, then I love you. One love. And yeah, have a good day and love yourself and give yourself space to be who you want to be and to do what you want to do and to love what you want to love. And when you feel joy within your soul, make it grow. Literally, wrap yourself around that white light spot in your chest, in your body, and imagine it growing. Imagine it expanding down through your arms. Imagine it expanding down through your feet. And remember it. You can create a memory of gratitude and joy. And then when you're having frustrating times and days, you can tap into it. It's electricity and you can tap into it. So yeah, love you guys. Like this video, subscribe to my YouTube and everything and all that dumb bullshit. Love you, bye.